It's Mesagoza. Huge building with the Pokeball on it. Is the Pokemon school has a Pokeball on it? You're blowing my mind. It's gonna be awesome. You can see so much from up here. Mountains, forests, grasslands. Look at this open world that Game Freak created. Look at those look at those trees. I know it's a draw distance thing, but look at those trees. It's kind of a hike from here. It would be a 10-minute walk if it wasn't for the fact that you have stopped me with so much bullshit. Vamos. Palmy, Lechonk. There should be... Hey, let's battle. Okay, child. Oh, there's gold ducks down there. Water psychic. Huh. Youngster, the L8 alien? Okay. Tarantula. I'm gonna the age-old tactic of set it on fire. Rostberry, Azuril, Golduck. There should be some Whoopers around here. Ah, there's a Gimme Ghoul down there. Yeah, there's some Whoopers. Igglybuff. Fido. Zahira. Oh boy, another Lechonk. Yeah, I guess I'm just not too thrilled about a lot of the Pokemon early on in the routes. Like, there's a couple. But, like, I already have a fire type, so I don't need, Talonflame. There's other flying types that I prefer. Like Drifloon and Drifblim. I lost even though my Pokemon had full HP. That's what attacks do. Igglybuff. Igglybuff. There's something over here. Oh, there's a Ralts. Ooh. Let's do some killing. You're gonna stop me with it? Oh, boy. yeah. Oh, I can find an Ice Cue in this game. Violet has Ice Cue. Ice Cue is kind of funny. Here to keep everyone's Pokemon healthy, and then the Pokemart, and then Robot. Here, help me launder money. Have this. Pokemon materials. Union Circle if you want to go online. Pokemon Center, we will, thanks. Yup, I was just doing that. I'd like to heal my Pokemon. We'll get to the school eventually. You know the game about going to school? We'll get there eventually. Oh, by the way, did you know? Can we actually turn off? Please. There we go. Tech speed fast. Skip move learning off. Send to boxes manual. Give nicknames on, even though we didn't nickname Fuecoco accidentally. Autosave, show nicknames. Skip cutscenes? No, we'll keep cutscenes, but can we skip tutorial? Helping functions. You can choose whether helping functions will be activated when you fall. Oh. Would you like to save these settings? Yes. That's the best we can do, I guess, is just make tech speed faster. Yo, Pelipper. Gotta be one of my favorite flying types. I fucking love Pelipper. Perfect timing. You wanted to challenge me, right? No. Well, yes. Bon sweet. Oh god. Absolutely bodied the cherry. I'll fight the trainers that I see along the way, but I'm not going to go out of my way to find trainers to fight, I don't think. There's a bunch of Squavets. Oh, what's over here? Another Swift TM? It's joining the other one right at the bottom of the bag. Oh, there's a Pachirisu. Oh, Pachirisu might be. Ah, there's other electric types. I don't need another Pokemon right now. I can probably get through the first... I can get through the Bug Gym and the Grass Gym with just Fuecoco. That was completely absent-minded of me. What the hell am I doing? Choodle's funny. I like Choodle. Choodle is funny, and Dreadnaught's legitimately a cool design. I like the icebreaker nose on Dreadnought. Defeated Luca. Took that child's money. And then that guy's gonna tell me, you've only battled like 2 people on this route. I'm not giving you shit. So as it goes to make some deliveries, let's have a quick battle. Iker the Courier. Rookedy's also really cool. There's a lot of really cool flying types in this game. Rookedy, Wingull, Fletchling? I really cannot remember what Fletchender's pre-evolution is. Oh, man. I'm not worried about it. I could have literally fought one to remember, but, eh. There's lots of cool flying types in this game. Spupa. Oh boy, another big old cutscene full of... I mean, I guess it's important, but we can... Play silver. Did you battle some trainers? Show me how much you've turned to have learned in battle. Sure, we'll fight again. You're still leading with the weak typing. Coming at you with 2 Pokemon this time. God forbid 2 Pokemon. Oh. Well, shit. That's not gonna do anything. Sprigatito got the flinch with Bite. You really work your type matchups. It's one of the, like, very age-old and truly proven ways to win Pokemon. It's kind of like the core premise of a lot of Pokemon is type matchups. Having the right type matchup to sweep a gym. You're legit. Better pull out my ace in the hole. Oh, that's right. You're gonna terastallize before you teach me what terastallizing is, because you suck. Oh, by the way, there's gonna be this cool thing that's gonna make my Pokemon even better. I'm not gonna tell you about it. It's just gonna happen to you. Oh, bag. Potion. I really should have leveled up my Pokemon a little bit more. It's fine. Nope. Nope, not gonna get it. Well, that sucks. No more Pokemon. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. Revives, you obtain 3 revives. It only took an hour and a half, but we made it to the school that is literally 10 minutes from our houses. There sure has been a lot of bullshit. Na, 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 na. When do I get to ride Miradon? Look at all of these shops. You can go here for cosmetic things. You can go here for items. Food. Speaking of battling, you should be able to fast your Pokemon. Yeah, that sure would be really cool if you had let me do that in the first place. That would have been awesome. Delibird presents, sell cool items for your Pokemon to hold. Once you've seen your fill, I'm just beelining it for the school. We have to get to the... We can't go 2 hours into this game and not actually get the core. What's the mission again? What's the thing in this game where it's like the students are gonna go on an adventure of self-discovery to figure out what they really want to do? Do you want to battle Jim? Battle creature? Oh yeah. Team Star, I'm not gonna lie, really makes my like top 5 list, at least for like some of the recent teams like Team Skull and Team Star, really good like villain teams to me. Like, not as good as Team Rocket. Team Rocket, I'd still feel like I almost used a Master Ball on Quillfish. For a Quillfish? It just didn't want to get in the Pokeball? Or was that an accident? What's with you? Do you want to burn bright, awesome friends like us? Not really. Help her out. Accident? Yeah. I think in one of the other Pokemon games I did accidentally use my Master Ball because I ran out of Great Balls without realizing it, so I was just tapping the button. God, what did I use my Master Ball on? I mean, it worked, obviously, but I remember looking at it like, why is the Great Ball purple? What happened? Press the home button fast as fuck, though. You want in on this, too? If you're here to sign up, we'll get to you next. Burn so bright hurts us, but you knew that, right? No. Who the hell are you guys? Another ignorant little nobody. I love when the evil team is always like, what do you mean you've never heard of us? You're nobody. And they're doing like a little like, they're whining about it. They're doing a little annoyed jig. Can't let something like this slide. We have no choice but to battle again. I don't think I've healed up from the last battle. I'm dead. I'm bad at Pokemon. Shroodle. Shroodle's cute. I'm trying to... Poison? Shroodle is poison? Leer me up. I'm just gonna keep setting you on fire. I'm the one seeing stars. He beat your level 8 Shroodle? No way! What do you think you're doing? Is the student council dweeb? She's gonna report us if we don't book it. You don't have to go find randos to battle. We're not pneumonia. We're not battle monogamous. I can battle whoever I want to battle. I'll just have a bowl of cereal for lunch. Good shout. Ooh. Do I want a bowl of cereal? Bowl of cereal sounds pretty good. Maybe once I'm done streaming, I'll have some cereal. Those two have got Team Star written all over for sure. Oh, was it the star goggles, or was it the fact that they don't respect the school uniform? What gave it away that they were delinquents? We weren't not doing that. Said the student council is my job. Normally be my job, but this is a perfect chance to try out my amazing ultra rare gift to you. Terastallized the hell out of that Pokemon. Here's the gimmick of the game that won't be coming back. I want them to bring back some of the good, not Dynamaxing, Mega Evolutions. That'd be cool to bring back. I hope I genuinely do like Terastallizing. I think that does bring an interesting twist into the meta. To have like a Pokemon with a Terra type that is not either of its two, like a, you know, one of those special weird Terra types. Practice wailing on us with a Terra Pokemon. Got a problem? You want to battle me instead? Take my chances with the new kid. It's fine. Team Star Grunt. Alright, so it wants me to Terastallize, Ember. You know what's incredible? If I had played, any of the other, Pokemon games on Switch, I probably would have been to the first gym by now. If I was playing, the Diamond and Pearl remake, I definitely would have been onto the first gym by now. We haven't even gotten to the school yet. This is quite the uphill battle. Literally. Went up a hill, went up a cave, went up a different hill, went up some stairs. Now I gotta go up more stairs after this battle. Pulled off Terastallizing, no problem. It's really just a button press. Terra Orb in a Pokemon Center. Hasta la Vista. That is a pretty cool Eevee bag. Please, let me just go to school. Oh. That's not correct. Alright. Genuine question. I've done maybe like in my playthrough of Scarlet, I did maybe two things on the campus. Is there any kind of major, like, there's the professor you can talk to about completing the Pokedex, and I think there's a couple story beats where you have to go back to the school. Is there genuinely anything important to go back to the school for? Because the whole premise of the game is like it was sold as like, oh, this is the Pokemon Academy game, you're gonna go to the Pokemon school. But then so much of the story is like, nah, it's every other Pokemon game. Go wander the countryside, battle gyms. I didn't feel a need to ever really go back to the school, which is a shame, because I feel like it should have felt more important than it was. Hi, Clavel. How did you find your school commute? It was tough. You saw me over an hour ago. I live 10 minutes from here. Reliable as ever. Look after my friends. There are Team Star kids in town. We're gonna have those punks arrested. They were hassling a kid with an Eevee backpack. Flexed on him and ran him off. Of course, it's a fine thing to try and help fellow student, but you might wish to show a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at the academy. Well, I'm gonna be battling, so I'm gonna battle. Child with an Eevee backpack. That must have been Miss Penny. Oh, Penny. Yeah, Jacques. Mr. Jacques. That's the guy you talk to about completing the Pokedex. He gives you things. He gives you... It's cool, because you get, like, separate bonuses. Like, as you complete the Pokedex gives you bonus stuff, and then you talk to him, and he gives you stuff. You two had better hurry along. Class will be starting soon. We're in the smart kid class. You're a transfer student. We don't know what you do, but we're putting you in 1A class. Based. Hi, Professor... Mr. Jacques. I want to hear the news. I'm Silver. Did you hear that? Looks like everyone's eager to know you, Silver. I know this is necessary stuff for, you know, storytelling purposes. It's good for immersion. What is your favorite thing about Pokemon? Good cereal? Hell yeah. battling my Pokemon, collecting, playing, like everything. I like playing with my Pokemon. I got a little Fuecoco. He's a funny boy. Hi, Pneumonia. Trouble of enrolling here. So spill, Silver. What do you hope to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream. Ain't no way I'm completing this Pokedex twice. At least within, like, a few months of each other. I want to be a strong trainer. I'm gonna go all the way, fight the Elite Four. You know, the Ash Ketchum shtick. I just noticed this professor wears sandals. Cool professor. I'm also your homeroom teacher. Ragamuffins. Biology class is now available. Can I just leave? You can now move around the school, try checking. I guess I'll go talk to Pneumonia in the staff room. Oh, what's her name? Geeta? Very well, champion. Pneumonia. Trust you. Sure thing. In fact, it's gonna be fun. Glad to hear it. Good day, then. Your name's Geeta, right? Yeah. She looked awesome. Genuinely pretty, like, there's something about the face that feels off to me, but in general, I feel like Geeta's design is really good. Like, I like the outfit, I like the hair. She's got the, you know, like, good character design, you have to have that silhouette. All good character design has, like, a distinguishing silhouette. And I feel like Geeta's got that, but there's something about the... Maybe it's her... I think the eyes are too far apart. There's something about Geeta's eyes, or maybe the eyes are too big. There's something about her face that's, like, a little off to me, but in general, I like that design. She's so cool. Basically everything I want to be. Which reminds me, remember homeroom, I asked you what your dream is. Strong trainer, champion rank like me. I will. Trainers who reach champion rank are the ones who raise their Pokemon really strong pro-tier battlers. Their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. Have to prove yourself with the Pokemon League to officially get the title of champion. And to do that, you have to do more than just take classes here. Collect gym badges. It's every Pokemon trainer's dream, the coolest title anyone could ever hope to get. Not to brag or anything. I reached champion during our last treasure hunt. That's what this thing is called. That's what the story of the game is called. It's the treasure hunt. What do you treasure? That's right. It's an independent study. Go on an adventure. I guess you could say my journey to becoming a champion was the treasure I found. My treasure is to do all of them, I guess. Discover what's in location 0, zone 0, whatever. That guy isn't holding anything. That guy sitting in the chair, he's positioned like... Oh, it's off screen. That's unfortunate. Fletchinder is the middle line of the bird. Yeah, what's the first one called? It's Talonflame is the final one. I know Fletchinder's the middle one. What's the pre-evolution of Fletchinder? Is it Fletchling? Fletchwing? Pokemon gyms have been added to the map. Victory Road. Give me some thought. Give us some thought. Yeah, so there's... Where do you want to go? I guess I gotta go... Yeah, Dat. Fletching. Okay. Oh, Combi! Oh, no. I forgot Combi's in this game. I love Combi and I don't know why. It's such a silly design. It's like Bug Magneton. Just the silly I think any Pokemon that has multiple faces like that is really funny. Multiple faces, but not multiple heads. You know, like Doduo and Dodrio, that's whatever. Dugtrio, whatever. But Combi, the fact that all three faces have to turn to look at you, like, as a singular entity, that is so funny to me, and I don't know why. And then Vespiquen's pretty cool. Not as cool as Beedrill, in my opinion, but Vespiquen's pretty cool. From the lighthouse. Yeah, Oh, Arven. Silver, right? Talking to you. Student Council. Just say Student Council President, not President of the Student Council. Normally wouldn't even bother showing up for class, but I normally wouldn't even bother going to class. What a delinquent. You've got to help me so I can finally make my dream. Why would I? You have been nothing but a jerk to me, and now you're like, help me achieve my dreams. What's this dream first? How does it help me? It's about that picnic life, the great outdoors, perfectly prepared sandwiches. Not half bad at cooking either, I can tell you. Right now I'm researching new recipes. Yeah, that's right, the Herba Mystica. We gotta find the Titans. I know it's important. I know the Herba Mysticas are important to Arven's story. But they really, like, front-load him with a lot of, like, bad character traits. And then they're like, oh, but you need to feel sorry for him. Like, oh, here's something, like, everybody's got baggage, you know, here's some sad backstory for Arven. It's like, I don't think that excuses his behavior, but okay. Monsters of Area 0. Not as cool as the Scarlet designs. Iron Treads. Really want to get those herbs for myself. I don't think the Pokemon School's gonna finance you hunting down marijuana plants. Gotta get weed. That would be the greatest twist ever. If it was just like, my treasure is, I want to find the dankest kush. Help me out with this? You'd be perfect? Sure, I'll help. You don't need to answer yet. Register the places, Titan map. I do like his phone design, I'm not gonna lie. The one redeeming quality about him this early on. Lurking Steel, Stony Cliff, Open Sky, Quaking Earth. I like the False Dragon fight. I'm trying to... Okay, so I remember the Stony Cliff, Open Sky. I remember the Quaking Earth. I remember False Dragon. Oh! I remember what the Lurking Steel Titan is now, too. Okay. That'll be fun. Victory Road, Path of Legends, and then, the Team Star stuff, yeah. In general, I think the setup for... Despite this taking 2 hours to get through all of this setup, I think it is a good setup. Give my idea some thought. It's not egregious. Rotom phone. This is silver, correct? I hacked your smartphone. My phone has a soul. If you hurt the Rotom that lives in my phone, I swear. What do you mean hacked? Is the soul of my Rotom okay? As far as you're concerned, it means I'm basically in control of your phone right now. Cassiopeia. Description is accurate, something like that. So Team Star. Yes, I know Team Star. I've met them. Appreciate you being up front. Troublemakers formed by some Academy students. Team Star enforced them. Operation Starfall. Let's carry out this operation. Yeah, sure. I'll say yes to all of them. It doesn't matter. I gotta do it all anyway to get to Area 0. Need a good water type to go after the fire. Oh god, the fighting type star leader. Oh my god. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls in the school, won't you? Of course, sir. Overhearing any personal information, after all. Honestly. Day and age. Get the fuck out of here. Team Star, you say? Clavel's story with the Team Star, Operation Starfall, Clavel's like presence in that is also really fucking funny to me. To the director's office. Once again, Master Silver to the director's office. One of these days, it's gonna happen. One of these days, we're gonna get the... Can I take my hat off? I don't think the hat looks good on. At the very least, what's this sporty cap? Oh god, no. Remove. No headwear. Perfect. Canvas bag. I think the school bag looks better. Get what? The band hammer? Would you like to go with this outfit? Yes. No! Talk to the wrong person. Would you like to take? Never mind. Man, it's my first day at the school. I have gone to like one class and I'm already being called to the principal's office. This is awesome. Have you been enjoying your time here at Yuva Academy? Yeah, sure. I'll be polite through this game. Seems that a friend of mine is rather serious matter I'd like to discuss with you. There's nobody in the room, idiot. Hello, Silver. Nice to meet you. My name is Professor Turo. I've heard that name before. That's Arven's dad. Aren't you Professor Turo's kid? It doesn't matter who my dad is. I carry out Pokemon research in Greater Paldea, site known as Area 0. The Crater. In fact, graduate, specific researcher. Get straight to the point. Silver, from usual Pokemon Miradon, is that correct? Yes. Thank you, appreciate your honesty. We're gonna power through this. I do not mean to offend you, I wish to ask for your assistance. Assistance with what? Agia. I'm good to see you. This Pokeball was also originally mine as soon as you received it from a young man called Arven. I am no longer in a position to manage that Pokemon myself, so I ask you, will you continue to look after Miradon on my behalf? Yes. I appreciate the agreement. Weakened, incapable of battle, likelihood, yes. I'll keep the Pokemon, I can't battle with it. You can have my personal information over Skype, I guess. That's safe. Or I guess this is like a Zoom call. Could this Pokemon have its origins within Area Zero? Don't tell me you actually did it. You mad? You crazy motherfucker! Seems that the professor is asking quite the favor of you. Please, God, let me leave. Pneumonia. You're still here. Director's office. Nah, I'm kidding. Wanted me to show you school dorms. Okay, we're almost done with the tutorial. I know we go to the dorm, and then there's some kind of like time skip where it's like, oh, you've been here for a month. How are you finding things? Here's your room. Even though your house is literally 10 minutes away, you'd probably prefer sleeping in your own bed. Ready to call it a day? Yes. Days quickly fly by, starting your new life at Yuva Academy. Last day arrives for your true adventure to begin. Oh, and then at last the day arrives. I can read? Who said I can't read? Bing bong, bing bong. Attention all students, today marks the beginning of an important assignment. You've been going to school for a month. We're now going to throw all that curriculum out the window. Go talk to strangers. You are a child. We're sending you all over the island. I guess it's not an island. There's some cliffside to like the northeast. I'm waiting forever for this. Come on, let's go out to the schoolyard. We're almost there. Where do you want to go? The schoolyard. Where else? I have one place I can go. Pneumonia said, let's go. There's just a lot of unnecessary little bits of... Like, I don't see how that bit was necessary to play. Time to explain your independent study assignment. It's time to begin the treasure hunt. Or the theme will be a treasure hunt. I ask each of you to set out, travel the world, search your own. You have all learned much within the walls of this fine academy. I have never seen half of these teachers before. Explore Paldea's abundant nature, soak in its rich culture. Discover the Pokemon that live there. And get to know people. Where will you travel? Who will you meet? And what will you achieve? Of course, your Pokemon partners will be there to help you. I need a second Pokemon. You will journey together, learn new things together, share each other's thoughts and feelings, and find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after your independent study, when you return to us as fine young trainers. Let the treasure hunt begin! Onward and upward, soldier! Hell yeah, Cyclozar. Tomaya. Come on, Cyclist. We're rolling out. We're rolling out, looking for America's greatest diners, drive-ins, and dives. The great crater of Paldea is off limits. Hey, let's go to the Great Paldean Crater. What are you waiting for? Let's go. There she is waiting for us. Oh my god. Uh-huh. It's finally starting. What are we supposed to do? You gotta find something you treasure, because it's a treasure hunt. Treasure hunt is part of the Youth Academy. Hidden treasure necessarily. See what experiences Paldea has to offer. You could try to beat Pokemon gyms. You could help out people in need. You could hunt for real capital T treasure if you wanted. There's stuff we'd never learn sitting in classroom, you know? Yeah, and I think independent studies are good for, like... There's just something about, like, oh, you're 10? Independent study. That feels a little, ridiculous to me. You and me for sure gonna battle one at each other. Hope you're ready. Okay. Battling can wait. I meant to tell you, did you know your phone's map app helps set yourself destinations? Yeah. How's that for student council president? Giving your own friends an insider... I mean, that's just basic... It's just putting a pin on Google Maps, my guy. I want those balloons. Look at that Drifloon balloon. This is delightful. Me and him are gonna be too busy visiting the layers of Titans and nabbing their Herba Mystica. What? That's crazy. I've never seen this man before in my life. And Sirio? Don't go filling his head with weird stories. I can do two things. Cassiopeia, Operation Starfall. Just remember the name of their crews. Fire, poison, fighting, fairy, and dark. Yeah. Starfall Street? That's okay. I didn't know it was called that. Or I forgot, anyway. Who are you supposed to be? Team Star? That's right. Team Star's nothing but a bunch of punks. Yes, I get it. Hey, there's 3 things you can do, but it's your choice. If you don't do them all, though... But try not to get dragged into anything dangerous. No more weird vibes. I'm gonna battle every single Pokemon. Hey you, child, I see you playing with that Iggly buff. I'm gonna kick your ass. Guess I'll start by heading to a gym, training with my new Pokemon. Send you a pic of what gym buildings look like. Yup. It clashes with almost every aesthetic. You'll be sure to see it in every town you go to. For me, that's gonna be my big dream is tracking down the Herba Mystica, that is. Once we get those herbs, I'm like absolute best sandwich. I gave Miraidon a sandwich, and now Miraidon likes sandwiches. Did you come out just because you heard the word sandwich? Well, you're not getting one. Yes, thank you. Press the plus button. Let's get the hell out of here. It really is some kind of weird Cyclizar. What's up with your weird dog? Titan Pokemon. Go... Titan Pokemon, go to the gym. They're really beating this into you, being like, you could go to Titan Pokemon, Team Star, Battle Gyms. Those are the 3 things you can do. We put them on the map for you. I guess we can head for the bug. We'll do bug type gym, grass type gym, just a lot of the easy lower level stuff. Level up Fuecoco bit. But now we're finally into it. It only took 2 hours and now we can get to the first gym. Please God, don't stop me.